Welcome, beautiful yogis, to our Kundalini Yoga Sadhana practice today. And today we're going to be doing the Kriya for tolerance. And to gain strength for tolerance and humility, the navel point has to be developed. And this Kriya works on the abdomen, stimulating the navel energy to rise to the higher centers and then integrating it with the whole aura. So this is a great set to do before meditation. And it's a short and powerful set. So we'll start by tuning in with the Adi Mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the divine wisdom within, creating some heat in the palms. And bringing the hands into prayer pose at the heart center and taking in a deep cleansing breath. And releasing the breath. Inhale to begin the Adi Mantra 3 times. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath here. And exhale, relaxing down. And we're just going to start with, before we start the Kriya for tolerance, we're just going to start with a minute of breath of fire in ego eradicator, just to build pranic energy. Oxygenate the blood before we start the set. So stretching up to the sky, bringing the fingertips to the pads of the palms. Thumbs are up, focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows, and we'll begin pumping the navel with breath of fire, panting like a dog through the nose. The navel is the bellows. Powerfully pumping the navel. 1 minute here. Oxygenating the blood, building prana life force energy in the body, cleansing the lungs. Last 30 seconds here. Inhaling deeply, touching thumb tips up over the head. Holding the breath, squeezing Mulabandha root lock, squeezing pelvic floor, rectum, sex organs, and navel. Squeezing from the base of the spine to the top of the head. Holding the breath, stretching the fingers out wide, squeeze, consolidate, hold the breath here. And exhale, just relaxing the arms down. And we're going to come into our first exercise for this Kriya for tolerance. So we're going to come into bear grip. So the right palm is going to be facing down, left palm facing up, interlacing the fingers. And we're going to take a deep, the hands, bear grip is at the navel point. So we're inhaling deeply. On the exhale, pushing the navel in with the hands, holding the breath out. And inhaling deeply. Holding the breath here. Exhaling the breath completely out, pushing the navel in, holding the breath out. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath. Exhaling completely, pushing the hands into the navel, holding the breath out. breath. Exhale the breath out completely. Hands in. Pushing the navel back. Holding the breath out. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath. Exhaling, pulling the navel in with the hands, holding the breath out. Inhaling completely, holding the breath. Exhaling the breath completely out, pulling the hands in, pressing the navel in, holding the breath out. Last minute here. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath. Full inhalation. Full exhalation, pressing the navel back. Holding the breath out. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath. Exhaling completely, pressing the navel back with the hands, holding the breath out. Inhaling deeply one last time in this posture, holding the breath. And exhaling completely, pressing the navel back with the hands, holding the breath out. Relaxing the hands down. Just taking a deep breath in, holding the breath here, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown. And exhale. We're going to come into Sat Kriya with prayer pose. So we're going to be pulling the navel in as we chant Sat, releasing the navel as we chant Nam. Sat is truth, Nam is name or vibration. Truth is my vibration, truth is my identity. So we're going to be here for 3 minutes. This balances all the chakras. It tunes us to truth, Sat Nam. So for this Sat Kriya, we're going to be, instead of interlacing the fingers with the index fingers up, we're going to be in prayer pose, up over the head. So you could lock one thumb over the other to help hold your hands together. So focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows, we'll begin 3 minutes of Sat Kriya in prayer pose. Sat, powerfully pulling the navel in on Sat, releasing on Nam. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam 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 Sat, Nam. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath, stretching up to the sky. Squeezing Mulabandha root lock, squeezing pelvic floor, rectum, sex organs, and navel. Squeezing the energy from the root to the crown, holding the breath, squeeze, consolidate. And exhale, sweeping the arms down. And just breathing naturally here, feeling the energy flow in the body. And we're going to get ready to come into our next posture. And this is going to be a boat pose with breath of fire. So the full posture here is placing the hands. Let me get my timer going. Placing the hands on the mat and supporting yourself here with breath of fire. This is pretty challenging to hold for 2 minutes. So if you want to come down onto the forearms or even onto the back, just keeping the abdominal muscles engaged. Or if you want to come in and out of this posture, you could come into a supportive boat pose here. Just continue to keep your abdominal muscles engaged with the breath of fire. So we'll be here for 2 minutes, and coming up into boat pose with breath of fire, powerfully pumping the navel. Inhale, hold the breath. And exhale. We're going to come back into easy pose for a minute. And we're going to just come into belly laughter here. Even if you're not really laughing, just fake laughing, so you're moving your belly. And there's a quote about laughter by Yogananda that I really like. He says, "Be inwardly ever newly joyous, like the ever fresh laughing waters of a gurgling brook." Yogananda. So we'll just be here 1 minute, just laughing. Ha ha! Just belly laugh. Let the belly move. Helps to release the nervous system, release stress and tension. Laughter is beautiful. Ha 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 ha. Deep belly laughing, 30 more seconds. Okay, inhaling deeply, holding the breath, and releasing the breath. And we're going to come into our last posture here. We're holding on to the ankles, and we're going to inhale forward and spinal flexes, exhale back, and then come straight back up and do a shoulder shrug. Inhale, shoulders up, exhale down. So we're inhaling forward, exhaling back, coming back to center, inhaling shoulders up, dropping them down on the exhale. So we'll be here for 3 minutes. Forward, exhale back, come back to center, inhale shoulders up, exhale down. Just find your rhythm here. cycle. Do next exhalation, just taking a deep breath in through both nostrils, holding the breath here, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing pelvic floor, squeezing from the root to the crown, holding the breath, consolidate. And relax, and just taking a minute here, just going within. Feeling the energy flow in the body. And just taking in a deep breath, holding the breath, and releasing the breath. And feel free to lay down and rest in Shavasana, or meditate for a few minutes, or just continue soaking up the wonderful vibes of this Kriya for tolerance. And I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for practicing with me today. And we'll close with one long Satnam. Truth is my vibration, truth is my identity. So just creating some healing palms, bringing the hands into prayer pose at the heart center, and inhaling deeply. Chant one long Satnam. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Satnam. Namaste.